2007 on a 57 BMW 650i convertible. So this is the 4.8 litre V8 petrol engine here in grey convertible. I do apologise for any noise. I've got really bad storms at the minute, so the rain's quite heavy, so there might be a little bit of background noise today. Bodywork wise, we're going to start off the bonnet, work our way around this lovely big 6 Series onto the interior. We're going to go for cold engine startup, and then we're going to get the roof up. We'll have a good look at the roof while it's up, show that roof going up and down, working nice and perfectly. So up the bonnet itself, all nice and straight. The odd little tree sap or bird poo mark here and there, and I've got a slight outwards dent here on the bonnet on the left hand side, but apart from that, all nice and tidy. The odd like little surface scratch where it's been washed over the years, but apart from that, nice and straight. Little dent there and a little one further behind it. Across the front bumper itself, a few little stone chips, but that's all to be concerned about. Headlights are crystal clear on both sides, no scuffs or scrapes on that left hand side bumper corner. Working our way across the front there, and again, no scuffs or scrapes on the front bumper corner there, just a few little stone chips. All the lights are lovely and clear on both sides, no cracking or moisture at all in the light, and no delamination to the badge. A little bit of flake in there, but no delamination to the badge, which is pretty rare on a BMW. Coming round and down the driver's front wing, nice and tidy up the front wing itself. All nice and straight, no dings or dents, no nasty marks there, no rust at all around the arches, lovely and straight around the arches there with no rust. Matched 6 Series wheels all the way around as well. Across the lower half of the sill section, nice and tidy, working our way up onto the front of that driver's door. And again, lovely and straight down the driver's side, no dings or dents. Wing mirror cap is uncracked on both sides. Around the handle, no heavy scratching and no big chips out the back edge of the doors. A few little ones there, but no big chips, no corrosion, no nasty marks on the driver's door. Coming backwards onto the rear quarter, nice and tidy there. 2 little stone chips there on the rear arch, which you can't see, but again, no corrosion coming through, all nice and tidy on the rear arch there, rear quarter. No heavy marking around the fuel filler cap, just a few little stone chips like I've pointed out. Onto the bumper corner from the right hand side now, nice and tidy, no scuffs or scrapes. There's a little light scratch on the bottom there, and a little bit of a mark towards the top there, little stone chip. Rear lights on the right hand side are crystal clear, as are the left. Bumper corner on the left hand side, a little bit of a scuff there above the rear light, rear deflector and your reverse light, just before the parking sensor on the left hand side. And across the back bumper, nice and tidy again, no big dings or dents. A few light scratches where we've had things put in the boot over the years across that boot aperture. A little bit of a scratch there on the tailgate, and around the badge, nice and tidy with no corrosion around the badge there at all nice and straight around the badges, across the high level brake light, and across the boot itself, nice and flat on the paint side of things. A few little swirls here and there, but no big dings or dents or nasty scratching at all across the deck lid there. Coming round onto the left hand side rear quarter and arch, and again, no scuffs or scrapes, dings or dents, lovely and straight down there. We've got a few sort of bits of imperfection in the paint on that rear quarter if you just catch it in the right light. It's obviously had a little bit of paint work at some point, but apart from that, all nice and presentable. Coming forward on that passenger front door, again, nice and tidy. No heavy scratching around the handle. A few little light chips out the back edge of the door, but nothing major there. A little of a stone chip below the handle. Wing mirror cap is uncracked on both sides. The glass is all nice and tidy. Nice and straight down that left-hand side. Coming forward onto the front wing, nice and tidy. Around the front wing there, with no dings or dents or heavy scratching at all on the front wing. A few little bird poo marks again, but that's all, no corrosion coming through there. As we come round onto the cream interior now, it's a lot easier with the roof down to have a good look at the interior. Lovely and tidy on the door card, no rips or tears, no heavy wear at all to the window switches or to the grab handle. All nice and clean and tidy. A little bit of a nick off the bottom of the door there, presumably where the seatbelt's been jammed at some point. The driver's seat itself, we have got a little bit of wear at the bolster, a few little nicks out of the bolster there. A little bit of wear at the bolster, but that's all. Rest of the seat's nice and clean and tidy. Rubber mats with the cream mats underneath. The dashboard's lovely and tidy all the way across with that dark wood. Nice and straight down that whole centre console there. No aftermarket parts there. Dials are nice and clean and tidy. Steering wheel showing minimal wear really to the steering wheel. All nice and straight up the armrest. Onto the rear seat from the right hand side. Again, nice and tidy. We've got a bit of a stain there in the back of the rear seat, but that's all we need to complain about. There is a bit of a stain there, looks like some form of ink, I think, or something like that. Round onto the boot now, nice and tidy in the boot, plenty of space in there as well, especially on a convertible, all nice and clean and tidy on the carpet. Onto the left hand side front door card now, this is the passenger front. And again, lovely and tidy across the door card, no rips, no tears. The cream section's all nice and tidy, no heavy wear at the grab handle or to the window switch there. Passenger bolster, again, a little bit of wear to the bolster on the backrest there, but again, nice and tidy apart from that. It's the right amount of wear for the year and the mileage. Carpet set's nice and clean from the left side of the dashboard. Both seats do recline as they should, making it nice and usable. Although sometimes if they don't, it's a bit of a nightmare. So that's nice and tidy from the left-hand side rear seat there. Onto the engine bay now. Like I say, it's the 4.8 litre V8. James is going to fire it into life for us here on a cold start. No hesitation at all from that there. Tiny little bit of a squeak off a belt there. Makes a hell of a noise, this one, really nice and smooth on the tick over. You can see a little bit of a squeak off a belt there, but that's all to be sort of worried about. Any warning lights there, James? We have got a warning light on the dash with some brake pads.
We can go into it here.
So that's fine. James is going to show us the roof going up and down now. And once it's up, we'll have a look at the condition of the roof before we put it back down. No hesitation from that there. Nice and smooth. I think they look really good with the roof up as well. It's got a glass back window that pops up as well. All nice and smooth on the mechanism there. The roof itself, we've got no rips or tears at all to the roof anywhere. Lovely and tidy across the roof. Could want a little bit of a clean, but no rips or tears anywhere on the roof. A little bit of green sort of in there, but nice and tall all the way across, nice and waterproof. I'm going to show you that coming back down as well. It's a great noise, this one. And back down if you wouldn't mind there, James. There you have it, going back down again, no hesitation, no juddering anywhere from that. Lovely and smooth. And there you have it, the 2007 on a 57 BMW 650i convertible in grey with the cream leather and the black working electric roof there.